everybody, Christy with the Boxtruck Couple here. Listen, I just had to turn the camera on today. We are not in the truck. We're not on a load. As a matter of fact, we got back last night from a load that went to Wilmington, North Carolina. We didn't bring a load back because it's tax time, you guys. We have an appointment tomorrow with our tax CPA, and today I needed to prepare for that tax visit. So I thought it'd be a good idea to turn on the camera. We recently shared a video where we shared 5 things that you could do to prepare for tax season throughout the year. You know, it really doesn't matter where you started, whether you started in January or May or August. If you made any money last year, you need to see a tax accountant this year so that they can give you instructions on what happens next. So I'm going to show you all the things that I'm doing today to get ready for our visit tomorrow. Got a lot to do, you guys. Let's go. Okay, over the past year, we've made quite a few purchases for the business that I made on Amazon.com, Uline, and places like that. So what I'm going to do first, before I really get my hands dirty, is I am going to just scroll through my Amazon purchases and print out any receipts that I consider valid for the business. The reason I'm doing that is because I made purchases. I bought a Mac desktop computer, which reminds me, I've got to go through Apple as well. I bought a Mac desktop computer. I bought at least one. I think my first computer may have been in 2021, but I bought at least one MacBook for my husband. We bought camera equipment, microphones, etc. throughout the year. So all of those things are going to be pertinent to the business, because not only am I gathering receipts for, we have 3 businesses, okay? So I'm gathering all my receipts for my business. Our videos are not for the trucking business, they're for our media business, but they're still valid. So anything that pertains to the Boxtruck Couple, anything that pertains to the trucking company or dispatching, I'm going to be looking for to use as deductibles for the year. So we'll do that first. We're going to go through Amazon, Apple, Uline, and anywhere else that I can think of to get all of my receipts printed out. Now, I very well may already have them printed, but just in case, I'm going to do a double check and make sure that I have everything. I'm going to print it anyway, and then we'll go through the receipts as it goes. Okay? Let's do it.
I bet you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you, what things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out before I'm doing this.
I kind of knew this was going to be a long process, but I didn't know it was going to be this long. Just to show you what we got here, this is the stack. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of, this is the stack of receipts. We got some work to do. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is lay out everything that I have to do. I'll move my desk chair. This is our stack of receipts right here. I also have, I don't know why I pulled this out. This is my 2021. You guys have seen this with all my receipts. I'm just going to lay this over here in case I've run into, I don't know, a receipt that's misplaced. This is my media group folder. Dispatching, meant to be dispatching, meant to be trucking. And then all of these are personal house receipts. Oh, I just remember one more receipt that I need to go online and pull. And that's for my health insurance, because you have to file it a particular way for Obamacare to get the tax credits. So let me pull that off the computer, as well as let me see if there are any tax emails that I've gotten. And then we'll get started. So here's one of the things that you might run into, and also a reason that you're going to want to start this part of the process before you have to. Like, I procrastinated until today, kind of procrastinated, kind of put it off because I knew I had loads and stuff like that. But I'm having a hard time getting into one of the portals that I need to get into to print my 1099s for my YouTube channel.
Why you wanna run away? Why you gotta be afraid? I wish I could make you stay, 'cause baby, I love you.
Okay, this is odd. I have two separate YouTube accounts. I need to combine them. I think I'm going to do that once I get all of this stuff done. I don't want to get distracted. But I was able to download the 1099s for one, and it doesn't even give me the option for the other. So, I don't know. But I'm not going to let that distract me just yet, because I do believe that they are going to send them in the mail as well. And I just heard the mailman. So before I start this whole process, let's go check the mail and see if we have any 1099s come today. We were only gone for 2 days. I forgot to put the mail on hold like I normally do. So I got a lot of mail, but I'm going to look through it really quickly. A lot of it is junk. Just to see if we got some 1099s. Hey, we still haven't gotten to the meat of it. I'm going to go take a deeper look at the mail real quick, as well as I have some mail that I need to go through. And I'm just going to get everything in order. Yeah, it's the YouTube one. Okay, I got all my folders full of invoices and receipts laid out. And I got all of the printed receipts that I printed. And over here is the mail that I need to go through. So I'm going to go through that now, because some of it very well may be 2023. And that's why I have these 3 blank accordion folders, and I'll be able to tell the difference because this is all purple and this is purple and black. So one will be meant to be trucking, one will be meant to be dispatching, and the pink will be the YouTube stuff. So that's my system for how we're going to get started. Now the last piece of the puzzle is to go through all of this junk that I had accumulated. I know this is like, what is she doing? She ain't did nothing yet. But yes, I have. I've done what I needed to do in steps so it doesn't get confusing. You'll see in a minute. I just made a good catch, y'all. All of these receipts, some of them are more than one thing. So they're going to have things that are not business related. I'm glad I caught it early, and I wanted to turn the camera on and tell you this because I'm going to take a highlighter and highlight what's related to that business. And also, if it's questionable, like she might ask, well, what is this? I'm going to put what it's for. So probably not necessary, but sometimes she'll call and ask a question because she doesn't get why it's related to the business. So I'm thinking ahead to go ahead and identify with her what it is. For instance, this says bar marker tail block stainless steel bracket for truck trailer boat identification. So I'm going to write on here tag light for box truck. Probably not necessary, but I'm kind of thorough like this. So let's see. This is fuel treatment. That's self-explanatory. So when you go to see your accountant, make sure you have your EIN information and proof of that of your LLC. We got a mess, y'all, but I got some important stuff that I found because I keep everything that I want to share with you. Some of you have an LLC, which we had. We were converted to an S corporation on January 1st. And even though I told her, our accountant, I have the proof of that. And this is for our trucking business. So I'm going to stick this in the front part of this folder that I'm taking with me with all of my important papers. And make sure that I put it in her hand so that when she does our taxes, she files us under the correct tax bracket. So that's real important. It doesn't make sense, but I know exactly what everything is. All of this is YouTube. All of that is dispatcher. This is trash right here. We've got refunds. We've got BOLs. We've got trucking receipts. And then we have personal receipts. So now I'm getting ready to get everything in order so that when we take it to the tax accountant, I know where everything is. Okay, this is for our media business. So I'm going to put it's too thick for a paper clip. So I'm going to use one of these little clippy things. These are all of the receipts for our media business and our 1099. I'm going to stick on top since it's such a small stack. All right, this is all for the dispatching business. It is only receipts. I do not have a 1099, but I do have proof of all my invoices in QuickBooks. So dispatching is ready to go. These are all my rate cards, all my BOLs, or really PODs because they've been signed. And she won't need these, but just in case she has a question about any load, and also for my own peace of mind, I'm going to stick this in the back. Now I have all my rate cards. This is Landstar, you know, OTR, Landstar. It's different people that we were in OTR. So this is just OTR right here. And then I have Amazon and Mothership 1099s. I'm going to print Amazon and Mothership. So this is the rate confirmations. I'm going to stick this in another slot. Put that in November. So now I'm putting together all of my receipts. These little ones are like Napa. So I'm going to separate the little ones. There's some more.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight.
These are all my receipts, so I'm gonna put these in the front. Well, close to the front in April. In January, I got the 1099, and hopefully some come tomorrow before we leave. Now, this stuff is probably not necessary, but you know what? It is like safety audit, my LLC, stuff like that. I'm going to stick those in another slot. I know what everything is. In the very front, I have my 1099. The next section where something is receipts. The middle section is that unnecessary stuff. November are rate cons and December are BOL. Okay, that's it, you guys. I'm going, no it's not. I got to print Amazon. Shows how much we made. $7,498. All right, so I got my Mothership and my Amazon, and I thought it was something else I was supposed to print, but I'll think about it before we leave. I feel pretty good, y'all. I think there's no right or wrong way to prepare for tax season. I could be a little all over the place. I can also be, how would you call it? I have to do things in steps to make sure it all gets done correctly. So that's why I did everything in steps. I printed everything offline first, then I put it in order according to what business. However, you have to do it. Just make sure it gets done. You don't want to walk into your tax account with a bunch of papers that look disheveled like this. And I actually do have to go through those, but those are personal, and I'm not really sure how that works because they're personal, and we didn't. I mean, I guess yeah, we did. I don't know. I'll tell you, we'll have another video about tax time, and I'll explain that part when I learn it. I'm not going to go into it and try to guess it right now. And that might happen, you guys. Just organize. I just wanted to show you my method, and I really hadn't planned out Like, I didn't want to make it look not real. My method is my method. I have to do things a certain way to make sure that that it's organized in my head, or make sure that I cover all my bases. So that's why I did things methodically, each step at a time, to ensure that I have everything I need. So what's your plan? What's your way of getting your tax documents together before you go see your tax accountant? For some of y'all, you've done this a million times. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I know a lot of people do it throughout the year, and come tax day, all they got to do is pick their folder up and head to the tax office. But that's not me. My method is to stuff everything in the correct folder, and when it's time to do the taxes, I can go back in and organize it. My mind don't wrap around organizing it as I go, but I do make sure that I keep every single thing so that I'm prepared. So if this is your first time, I hope that you've learned something about how to prepare yourself before you make that appointment, or before you go to your appointment. And if you have any questions whatsoever, put them down in the comment section below. Okay? See you guys in the next video.
We took some L's but still prevailed, I'm blessed, I ain't stressed. A lot of signs you gotta peep on this road to success. Got heavy eyes cause I don't sleep, I'm on the road to that check. Got blood in my flesh, run it up to invest. I cut some people off, we had to level up, ain't letting up. Boxtruck Couple, they can't mess with us.